the challenges for the England #9 shirt, and that's good news for his personal fan club from the Midlands, who've come down in their chartered coaches to swell a Wembley crowd estimated at over 70,000, paying gate receipts of £1.25 million. Well, a goal from Ball would go some way to making that outlay worthwhile. It's the first time that the Wolves centre-forward has started 2 consecutive internationals. The same applies to goalkeeper Chris Woods, as Graham Taylor names the same side for his first 2 matches, something his predecessors Ramsey, Reevy, Greenwood and Robson were all unable to do. Captain Gary Lineker and number 11 John Barnes both win their 60th caps tonight, both scored on Poland's last visit to Wembley, and the 5 substitutes are also the same as for the Hungary match, so they include Chris Waddle and Peter Beardsley. Also on the subs bench is the regular Polish goalkeeper Bako, whose lapses in recent defeats mean a recall for 27-year-old Józef Wandzik. The Poles are without Celtic striker Jakanowski, who has a broken nose, but his club colleague Wdowczyk plays at number 3, and the trickle of players to the west has now become a flood. And Tarasevich hit it. He was the player who struck the bar in Poland exactly a year ago in the last... And Lineker's coming in on this. Appears to take it. It was Gascoigne who went down. And David Platt's made a strong run from midfield. Wdowczyk is cutting him off here. Nawrocki. This is Tarasevich. Furtok is running through the middle, so is Wajcika on the far side. He found a terrific position and couldn't finish.
I suppose that's a classic case of a defender's finish, but you can see him looking up to the sky, calling himself 1 or 2 names there, because that was a great opportunity. Superb cross, just clears the defender in the middle, and Lee Dixon getting in front of his marker. It just caught, bounced, what, a half a yard in front, got under.
There's a real pile-up in there. Played back for Dixon. Curled in well, and the header at the far post by Ball. And Wandzik found himself in the right place. But there was a spare man for England, and the Polish marking was pulled away by Lee Dixon's little chip in. And I would imagine the left hand saved it, Trevor, but it was a chance, wasn't it?
I think Stevie Ball is such an instinctive finisher, and more often than not, those sort of chances do end up in the net. I mean, it was a good save, but a not...
Gascoigne's going there as well now. And it was Pearce who struck it. Paul Gascoigne will take it. Barnes will look for a flick on at the near post. Wright will go in behind him. Lineker in the 6-yard box. That's easy for the goalkeeper. Right! Lineker! Off the line! Was it in? Was it in or not? Was it handball? Penalty! Handball on the line. Kaczmarek looks at the referee, but he's given the penalty kick for handball. Lineker thought it was actually over, in fact, but a penalty may do just as well for the England captain. Gascoigne took the corner, Mark Wright got the flick, Lineker got the header, and it was handball on or behind the line. It's Lineker to take the kick. He took the 2 with such aplomb against the Cameroon. when there was rather more on it perhaps even than now, but this too is important. Oh, well taken. Absolutely no question about it. He knew he was going to score. And 5 minutes before half-time, Graham Taylor has that feeling of relief that Gary Lineker has brought to so many England matches in the past. Just look at this, for the perfect way to take a penalty. Sent him the wrong way and found the top corner. And Lineker makes it 37 goals for England on his 60th appearance. Now, and the man behind him almost made it. Pearce, I think. Gascoigne. Pearce came from nowhere and got in behind Steve Bull. Now have the floodgates opened here for England. This is where the goal came from, really, a corner on that side. And it's the same lineup again in the middle. And this time it's Pearce. On Furtok. Dixon, Lineker. Platt. And Lineker appears to have taken a blow. England play on. He's in an offside position technically. Won't matter now because Poland have cleared the ball to Nawrocki and here. And coming on to replace them, Peter Beardsley and Chris Waddle. Trevor.
Well, it's interesting substitution because Steve Bull there, he is walking off. I mean, I feel Gary Lineker and himself are too similar to play as a pair. They are sort of strikers who rely on service rather than actually individuals who beat defenders. And then, having seen Gary Lineker go off, I thought perhaps we'd just get the one substitution, which might have given it a better balance. But in fact, two fresh players, the legs come on, and Peter Beardsley and Chris Waddle are both players who can beat their markers. And with Poland getting a lot of numbers back, probably that's what Graham Taylor's thinking of.
Here's Barnes. Waddle and Beardsley in the penalty area already here. His shirt was pulled a bit. Waddle is where... And over Waddle's head this time. He had two to beat there. Well, we said the first goal brought a sense of relief, coming when it did. It's almost as if we're in the same position again now in the second half. It would lift things considerably and ease the nerves if England could score again right now. This is Waddle. Middle. That's a corner. Goalkeeper didn't think so, but the referee did. And they're going to take a short one. Barnes. And that was Pearce. And this is Krzysztof Fasika. And now Kozetsky against Parker. That's an interesting one against one in Parker's show. Pearce has placed the ball. And that's Pearce. Oh, and Mark Wright's there. And it's loose, but only for a moment. Vanchik there. Beardsley. Pearce. Platt's now made a run forward, and it's been blocked by Chahovsky. Oh, good save. Excellent shot from the angle by John Barnes. And Vanchik just driven a bit wide by the markers. Back to Dixon though. Barnes coming in. Corner. Oh, what a it was by Peter Beardsley. He fooled everybody, even his colleagues, and the crowd are thrilled. That is improvisation of a very high order. And And little Peter Beardsley, who hadn't scored in his last 13 England games, suddenly shows why he's been so lethal for Liverpool this season. Look where the goalkeeper is. Beardsley sized that up. The gap was inviting. The shot was true. And it's England 2, Poland 0. And it came in the very last minute. And looks like being the perfect finale to a satisfactory night's work by England.
That was a magnificent